I want to clear something up. People confuse the way I talk as being a gangster, because dude was like, man, yo, you're a true gangster. No, I'm not. I really don't ever want anybody to think that. I'm gonna just give y'all the rundown. When you grew up in certain circumstances, you grew up around gangs, you grew up around drug dealers, stuff like that. Even if you've never partaken in selling a drug, trust me, I tried it. It's just not my thing. People kept me away from a lot of stuff that they knew wasn't me. Was I the dude that was gonna jump in, jump out and fight? I'm gonna do all those things, but certain activities we just wasn't involved in, wasn't allowed to be. But when you grow up like that, that's your environment. The Crips I grew up with, that's my environment. The Bloods I met later on, like when our city started becoming smaller and smaller due to people moving and all that, those are environments. So then it becomes a thing where when you grow up in that area, in those areas, and you know, like, hey, you can't mess with such and such, so now you're fighting with the Crips. Now you got to defend it. Then when I became a bouncer, it was all of those types of individuals was there, so I had to defend it. So everything looked as if he was that type of guy, but really it was just environmental. Now being in the street, being a gangster and a street guy is two different things. Being a gangster and a street guy is two different things. When you're a street guy, you know what time it is, you know the temperature of the room, you know how to move, you know who to move with, you know where and what not to do. And at certain levels, you ain't gonna take it. My problem was I tiptoed between the levels of taking it. Mental health shit had me on some wild stuff, so when I talk, it ain't talking like a gangster, it's talking like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If I was out there, get what's up, what's happening, let's do that. You know, but having a title, I know people that's this big, far more gangster than I will ever be and have ever been. So that's just not my title, man. It was environments, man, you know. You stand up for the neighborhood, you stand up for your homies, you kick it with them dudes, you go out to eat with them dudes, you play sports with them dudes. So when any type of friction came around, you was about that with them dudes. So I always want to clear that up, man, because I don't want people to think I was this. Nah, but I seen it, though. I seen it. I seen the guns. I seen the dope. I seen the murders. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just environmental, man. So you really got to understand growing up, you know, to try to your best to keep your kids in decent environments to where they don't have to witness and be a part of the things that you did when it really wasn't your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I've done a lot that might make me look a certain way, but trust me, there's people out there, nah, I ain't that.